Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Zex here. So today I'm going to be going over my 2017 COD wish list. And just so you guys know that I'm not new to Call of Duty, I've been playing since Big Red One. Now, Big Red One was my first Call of Duty ever, and that game was lit back in the day. I loved it. So I guess you could say I do have some sort of experience with Call of Duty. I've played it almost all my life. I love the game. But anyway, on to what I hope is in the next Call of Duty, my wish list for 2017. This has already been confirmed for sure by Activision and Sledgehammer that it is going to be boots on ground, which is something that I've been wanting probably ever since this game. I'd say AW was okay, BO3 was a good game. This game just really pisses me off, and I have a lot of reasons why. That's partially why I'm making this wish list video too, is just so I can go over some of the things that I think they could do in the next COD that won't make it shitty. Which I know that they're already in like the making of the game, and the game's probably already pretty much done and all that sort of crap. But these are what I'm hoping they implemented or took out. So to start off, jetpacks and boost jumps and all of that crap. You can call it what you want, boost jumps or jetpacks. I call it jetpacks. So I find it really annoying, and there's so many kids that are better than they should be because of the jetpacks. So pretty much just me showing you right here. Somebody can run out and jump over you like this, just like I did to that kid. Versus when it's boots on the ground, yeah, they can jump around the corner like, oh god. Yeah, they can jump around the corner just easy like this, but then they won't fly at you or fly above you. And I think that since the jetpacks have been in Call of Duty, that gunfights have been meaning a lot less. Like, for example, in Hardpoint, you can kill somebody and then they'll be right back in your face like 20 seconds later. Versus in boots on ground, they actually have to run across the map. They can't slide, go on something, ledge slide, and then do like a little wall bounce and get there in like 3.5 seconds. Versus it takes like 30 seconds in boots on ground. I hate the jetpacks. Like, they were fun for a little bit, 3 CODs. Yes, they were a lot of fun. But now they're really starting to piss me off. And I'm sure they're starting to piss a lot of you guys off too. And the second thing on my COD wish list is one site. And what I mean by that is either a really good red dot site like MWR or COD 4 or any of those games. Like, I'm okay with ELO, I'm okay with both of them, but I really would prefer one site, because then you have the controversy of, oh, this site's better than that site, and you just have all that crap. For me, I like ELO on pretty much all the last Call of Duties just because it's more open versus Reflex. You have that top little part. But anyway, back to the point. One site, please. One site. It gets way too confusing, and I find my shots better some days with ELO than with Reflex, and it just messes with the whole thing. Like, I'm okay with Thermal and ACOG, and I don't know, what other sites are there? Scout, which is pretty much the ACOG, the VMC site, the Trojan site. I'm okay with all those. But just one main site, like either Reflex or ELO, not both. And if you guys disagree with me or have anything else you guys would like to add, be sure to put it in the comments, because I want to see what you guys think, what you guys want in the next Call of Duty. Anyways, next up on the list is character customization and weapon customization. BO3 was perfect with the paint shop. I love that. The only thing that I think Call of Duty has gone to shit for kind of recently is variants. Like, variants piss me off so much. For example, this one here is stacked with particle amp. So you put it on, and you can have particle amp on your particle amp class. So the range is already boosted, and then you go ahead and boost the range even more, which is just bullshit, and it makes the game so unbalanced and so unfair, I find. Just because, so what, you get lucky in a supply drop and you get a gun that gives you further distance or faster fire rate or just some sort of bullcrap like that. It really bothers me. Weapon variants have always pissed me off. So I'm okay with like character customization, supply drops, and camo supply drops, and even making your own camos in like the paint shop or something like the paint shop. Those are great ideas, I think. And that brings us to our next point. Supply drops, yes or no? I think supply drops are a great thing. I just hate weapon variants, like I've said. If they just did character customization with no variants, I think that would be perfect. Just aesthetics and all that, like camos and gear and all that sort of stuff. I think that would be way better. Next on my list is I want an actual finished game. This game still, to this day, it's halfway past its life cycle, and it still does not have decent leaderboards. Now, I'm not one to care about leaderboards. Because this game, when it first came out, it was nowhere near done. I don't care what anyone says. This game was so incomplete. And you guys can definitely agree with me that this game was unfinished on its release date. Next on the list is Arena/League Play game mode. IW does have a competitive, like, public match game mode, but it's nothing like BO3. And a few reasons as to why I don't like the competitive public match game mode on IW is because you're allowed variants, for one thing. And then for another thing, you have to pick if you play S&D or Hardpoint or Uplink. It doesn't just choose for you like it did on BO3 and BO2. And the last thing that irritates me about this one is that there is no ranks. So there's not like Masters and rank 1, rank 2, all the way up to Masters. It's just pubs and it counts as like your normal level, which really irritates me because I loved that factor. And I'm sure a lot of other people did too, because then you could see like how good you are compared to the rest of the world for public matches, if that makes any sense. And I know that they didn't really count for anything, but you guys have to admit, for those of you who did play it, it was fun just to play a competitive mode where people actually kind of tried to win versus public match where people just camp and do this and that and do all the annoying crap. Next thing I want to talk about is specialists. So obviously the next COD is boots on ground, so specialists are out of the question, I think. I don't think that they will have them, but let me know what you guys think. Would specialists be cool in a boots on ground game? And the last thing on my COD wish list is I do not want a one punch. Every boots on the ground game so far has had a one punch. In this game and BO3, it was kind of like a bash versus like an actual knife, which I like a lot better than the one hit knife, because then people can't panic knife you. And panic knifing, I guarantee everyone in here is just saying, oh fuck, I hate panic knifers. MW2, perfect example. People could lunge halfway across the map and knife your ass, which is so annoying. But anyways guys, this has been your boy Zexy. That's my COD 2017 wish list. Be sure to leave a comment of what you want in the next COD and what you do not want. But yeah guys, this has been Zexy. I'm out. Peace.